Hi, it's Luke here from Proactive, the simple, user-friendly risk and management solution for sport, leisure, and education. And if you're watching this video, it's because you've just signed up for the rugby version, which is very exciting. And you should have received already an email that looks a little bit like this with a link to complete your registration. So if you follow that link, you will end up here where you can create your password for your account. You may have done that already. If not, have a go at that now. Once you've completed that, then if you head over to this URL, which is the login page, and I do stress in the email, you should maybe save or favorite this URL. That will come in useful later when we're adding it to a device. But simply at this point, if you log in to your account, you will arrive at the dashboard. Now, don't worry, yours will be clear at this point if you haven't set anything up. This is just a demo account, and we'll go through the different stages in a moment. What I would suggest, the first thing to do at this point then, is go over to the company info section. This is split into two sections. This bottom section here, the RFU section, is hard coded. So this is information because it is the rugby version, and you'll know that because it says rugby safe at the top here, is hard coded because that is information the RFU wanted all teams to have available for them to make this app work in a rugby context. So that's exciting. That's already done. The area we're talking about is this top area here, and the bit we're focusing on is the company info. So if you click edit here, then you will come up to a page that is editable. And here we have first things first is the archive month. Don't worry about this 2 months much, but ultimately every year the information, the reports are archived. They can be found again, so that's no problem. Most people set this at the beginning of the season, so it just means that when you come to the dashboard, this here it's set to August. At the end of the 1st of August, it's archived. So when you come back, you've got a clear dashboard. I said you can get all that information that's been put in previous years. That's no problem, but it just keeps it a little bit cleaner. And then in this section here, you can put any relevant information that would be useful for anyone using the app. We've put some training in here. You can put other useful links. As for adding PDFs that are useful, that is done here also, and you'll see Event MEP here. We'll come back to that in another video, which is the Medical Emergency Action Plan, but that is the next thing we will set up, and you'll see here that that's where PDFs are added. If you save this, perfect, and go back to company info, you'll see here, this is the information we're putting on the left, and those are the PDFs that have been added at any point to help anyone else using the app get hold of that information. A little bit about the hierarchy of how this works. So you're most likely watching this video if you're a company admin, and when we use the word company, we're referring to club essentially. So a sports club, a rugby club is referred to as a company in Proactive. And so if you're a company admin, essentially you're the club admin. And then what we're going to do in future videos is look at how you set up teams, which are essentially groups. So that's groups within the company. And then you associate users, which in this case will be coaches, to those groups / age groups or teams, which is within the company. And that's how you set up the hierarchy so that ultimately the people that need to see the information about their specific team or group is very specified, and you then don't have to overwhelm them with seeing all the information. As a company admin, obviously you will have access to all that information, which is what you want, and that will end up on the dashboard here. So hopefully that's just a quick introduction as to how to set up your account, how to enter and log into your account, then how to set up the basic company information, or as we're talking about, club information. And then in the next video, we're going to talk about how to set up the Medical Emergency Action Plan, which I think is the first place that people should start when they are creating their rugby Proactive